Hi, my name is Roger Weinerth, and I have been a structural integration practitioner for 40 years, a Hellerwork structural integration practitioner. I work with people to realign their bodies in gravity, to take them from something like this, from this kind of a posture, and move them more towards that. I do it with my hands, doing deep body work with people, and I also coach people in their conscious movement to become more aware of themselves and how they move and how their body's designed to move, to create a full range of motion, to get out of pain, and to actually live more fully in their whole life. Today, we're going to be doing a self-bodywork lesson on how to get your body work on the inside of your body, to get it larger, to get more breath happening in your body, so that you can have a stronger, more powerful life. This guy over on this side, his lung capacity is about this big. These two balloons are exactly the same balloon, except for this one's blown up more. So this person has taken his and made his smaller and more compressed and less capacity for oxygen to move through the body. This guy over here has his lung capacity more blown up like that, so he's more from the inside out, he's actually more out. So to start your self-body work, we want to play with first is that your diaphragm is right here, goes run through here, down like that. It's right here on the chart. So if you will look at the diaphragm, it goes up like this, goes over like that, and then back down again. When you inhale, you take the breath and it brings it down and pulls the air into your lungs. As you exhale, it pulls it up and pushes all that carbon dioxide back out of your system. So we're going to play with you opening this up to a larger capacity and do some belly breathing. So to start with belly breathing, most people think belly breathing means to breathe out this way. So if you look at this picture right here, it's this line right here. Most people believe you want to push out like that. So I want you to first off, take a deep breath. So inhale, and then I want you to take the inside of your body and push out, like you're pushing your belly out. And what you're doing is really you're stretching that tissue and elongating your spine a bit. So push that out, and then exhale. So take another breath, you go, feeling going out, and let it go back. So next what we want you to do is get a feeling that you're breathing here in your sides. I want you to take a deep breath, push out, and then exhale. So again, take a deep breath, get a feeling of pushing out, push out, and exhale. Now really I'm telling you to push out right now, but what I want you to do is just make that area more conscious and more alive in it. So when you take a breath now in the front and side, you want to take a breath and go, and just feel how alive that feels when you do that. And exhale. And then what we want you to do is go to back breathing. I want you to go right here, press right in there, and I want you to take a deep breath and go. Another deep breath, push out, and then exhale. So basically, in general, you're pushing in the front, you're pushing on the sides, and you're pushing on the back. So you're like opening up a big tire around your body. Just take a deep breath. And notice that some area, like maybe your back, is an opening as well. And take a deep breath. And exhale. Then we want to do one last one. I want you to go down to your pelvic floor. So you have a diaphragm right here, but you have a pelvic diaphragm down here. So when you get a feeling of, you can take a breath, fill up all the way down to your pelvic floor. Like take a deep breath and push down and then exhale. Then push down again, push and exhale. Now in general, just get a feeling of everything becoming more conscious. You may be pushing a little bit, but just feel the difference there. Take a deep breath and exhale. And notice what happens to your spine all the way up when you take a deep breath. Most people feel their spine lengthen up and feel more supported, like more of the tissue around it gets more supportive and lifts their body. This is one of the things when you're going up a step and you go up, if you're really tight and kind of held here and not in a lot of breath, you might compress more and your spine might start aching. But if you take a deep breath and then start walking up the steps, you've got yourself more full, your inner volume is larger, so you don't have as much compression happening and you release a lot of that old pain. Okay? So now we're going to go from the diaphragm, we're going to go above your diaphragm. So when you take a breath now, we want you just to take it only in your right side, and we're going to have you take that forward. So breathe forward and exhale. So your right side is kind of interesting where you have 3 lobes in here. So you want to get a feeling of it opening up here, here, and here. So take a deep breath. This is going down, and this is opening out. And exhale. And so I take a Superman breath, a Superwoman breath right in this side, get a feeling of going, and exhale. So your pressure is coming from the inside, moving out. And now go on the side, and you want to get a feeling that you're actually opening up these ribs. Instead of having a rib cage, this is just a support. And instead of it feeling like a cage, you want to get a feeling of the ribs opening up when you take a breath, going, push out, and then exhale. Same thing. Push out, and exhale. And just notice that you might have certain areas in here that feel a little tighter. So take another breath and just focus when you open it up. You just feel your ribs come open more. Go. And exhale. And then when you go around to the back of your ribs right here, your ribs fit right into the vertebrae. They actually, if this was your vertebrae, the ribs sit into that. And between the ribs and your vertebrae is a synovial fluid cap. It's not the same as a disc, but it's like a disc in between the two, which means that there's more flexibility in there. They flex a little bit. So your breath, in here, you can take a big, deep back breath in your right side, just let it go. So you get a feeling you're trying to push your spine back and your ribs out. And exhale. And let it go all the way up to the top of your clavicle right here, the front part of your spine. Take a deep breath. So now take another breath and notice the difference between your right side and your left side. Take a deep breath. I don't know about you, but right now I can feel this just lift out. My left side feels a lot quieter, less movement, less awareness going on. So now you want to try your left side. Breathe out from the front. Remember the Superman, Superwoman feeling. Let it go all the way into your sternum and just get a feeling of your sternum opening up right here. And then go into your side, get a feeling of your ribs going out and up. Push out again. Some of you may notice that some of your ribs don't have that movement all the way open like that. Some of your ribs might be laying on top of the other ones and the ribs are not opening up. So get a feeling of it going. And then we're going to go around to the back. One more time on the left side of the back. You're going to open up all the ribs. And take a deep back breath. Especially you who are sitting in your chairs, get a feeling what it's like to breathe in your back and how it actually lifts you forward. So to complete, we're actually going to go to where we really start. You breathe in from your nose, sometimes from your mouth. Breathe in through your nose. You take a deep breath. It goes into your trachea and goes down into your lungs. And that oxygen goes from your lungs into your heart and oxygenates your blood to go through your whole body, which keeps your blood healthier by having more oxygen in it. And then as you exhale, it allows it to release out of your heart, release out of your lungs, and back out of your body, so you get rid of the toxins. And in the same process, when you take this full breath, it lifts your body up, helping you to be more full, more range of motion on the inside of your body, which aligns your body, takes some of the pressure off your body, less compression, so you have less of the pain happening in there, and it also gives you more inspiration to have more energy and helps you to be healthier. So why I like this exercise is because you're always going to be breathing. And if you're starting to feel less capacity in your body, starting to feel less inspired, feeling bored or whatever, you can take a breath to feel more inspired. Or if you're starting to feel more compression in your spine, if you start taking those deep breaths all the way down into your guts, you can lengthen your spine all the way up. And when you do that, what's going on inside your spine is your central nervous system. So it can relax you and make you feel better. So if you got some value out of this video, hopefully you will and you'll use it, and keep trying it this evening. I want you to like it and subscribe so we can get it out to more people. And if you want to find out more information about me, go to the link down below here.